amazing viewers, thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you're joining me from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from, and I thank you very much for your contributions on my channel. Keep on commenting on the comment section. Whatever you have as your own contribution, put it down at the comment section. Put your comments. Nobody knows it all. I am learning from you, and you are also getting information from me. When we put our heads together, we'll get a solution out of this very problem. What we are asking is for independence of every indigenous person in that very contraption called Nigeria. We are not asking for the destruction of any. We are not talking down on any. Neither are we hating any. What we are speaking is the truth and nothing but the truth. Calling out those who are responsible for the trouble in that very contraption called Nigeria. We cannot be silent. It doesn't matter how they pretend. We know them and we call them by their name. That is what we do. We don't pretend about it. We are not afraid about it. We will continue to call them out no matter where they are. Wherever you are, use your platform to speak up. And when you get this video, after watching, share it with people around you so that they can be able to watch too. Share it on your platform, wherever you are, share with your platform so that people can see what is going on in that contraption and add their own voice and know that it is not well. It doesn't matter how they pretend. It is not well in that contraption called Nigeria. It is not well. Today, we are going to talk about the Fulani invasion of the southern part of Nigeria. Each time we talk about the Fulani invasion of the southern part of Nigeria, some people think it's a joke. Some people think we are talking out of hate. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been preaching this message for years, for a very long time, crying about it. People call him an ethnic bigot. People call him a several kinds of name. People call him a warmonger. He have been speaking up about this very situation that we are in, the Fulani invasion of the southern part of Nigeria. He cried and cried and cried. Nobody listened. He even went up to the Igbos, to the World Igbo Congress. He addressed them, begged them to support him so that he can be able to defend the Igbo land. They thought it was a joke. Some people laughed about it. Some people called him different kinds of names. But today, here are we. Every single thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said about the Fulani Janjaweed is happening today. It's happening. It is no longer a prediction, and it is no longer a guesswork. Every single thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken about the Fulani Janjaweed has come to pass. And the invasion is what they are after. There is no other thing. They have only come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is the only mission the Fulanis have in Nigeria. From the onset, when they entered Nigeria, that has been the mission. They started with the Hausas. They started the Hausa, they criminalized the Hausa leaders. And what did they do? They stole everything in the Hausa land, they killed them, and they impoverished them. That was what they did to the Hausa people. They impoverished them as much as they can, they stole everything they had, and they made them useless. Out of pretense of protecting them. And today they have come to the southern part of Nigeria with that same agenda to steal, to kill, and to destroy. They are making every effort to steal the land in the southern part of Nigeria. The whole southern part of Nigeria have become insecure. Have become insecure, not caused by the people of the southern Nigeria, but caused by the Janjaweed from the north. Called by the Fulani Janjaweed in the north. They are pushing their people to the southern part of Nigeria by all means possible. But the painful thing is that some of us in the southern part of Nigeria seem not to see this. They think it's just a joke. When you are talking about it, you see somebody from southern part of Nigeria coming after you, telling you are talking about hate. Why are you hating people? Telling you that you are being tribalistic. There is nothing that has to do with being tribalistic in this issue. When somebody leaves his own land to come and occupy your land unnecessarily, not just occupying land, not buying a land for you, not even living among the people, he will go to the bush, take a land for himself, occupy it, and anybody that comes around, he will kill the person. And you want us to keep silent. When you see the southerners going to the north, what they go to learn, they live in the town, they live in the cities. They live in the cities, they pay their rent. If they want to buy a land, they buy a land, they build a house, they pay tax. They pay a heavy amount of tax to the government of the north, and north are benefiting a lot from the southern people who are in that very place. There is no southerner in the north that is not paying a tax. There is no southerner in the north that you will see living in the bushes. But when you come to the southern part of Nigeria, you see these people occupying land in the bushes to form their own village with the consent of no one. They just go into a land, they clear it, and they stay there. They're not just even a farm. A farm that is owned by someone, a southerner. There are so many videos flying around which I cannot be able to share. You will see some. You must have seen a lot of videos online where you will see Fulanis, they take their cow, walk into a farm where somebody have cultivated farm, begin to destroy the farm. Even the owner of the farm will be begging them to take away the cows. They will never agree. All because they feel that they have power, they are in power. They have control of everything. Cow have become the talk of the day in that country called Nigeria. You will see cow walk into school where children are studying to chase away the children. Cows will walk into Governmental. Cow will come to the express road to cause an accident. They said it's all right. And yet, the president of that contraption is talking about grazing routes. Some people are talking about ranching. He is not embracing ranching in any way. The mechanized system of farming that the whole world have embraced in 21st century, which is ranching. Your president, Muhammad Buhari, is not talking about it and is not interested in it. He's talking about grazing routes. He still wants the Fulani Janjaweed to be going around occupying land. The only reason why he's permitting that grazing route is for them to walk around and occupy as many land as they can. There's nothing else. No other reason whatsoever. The movement of cattle from one place to the other does not increase it doesn't increase the cow. It doesn't increase their yield. It doesn't even make the cow healthy. There is no increase whatsoever that is being gotten from that very moving about. But all he wants is movement. The only thing they achieve from their grazing, the only thing they achieve from their open grazing is acquisition of land and killing of people. Causing trouble up and down. That is just the only thing they acquire. But when you talk about this, you see somebody from the southern part of Nigeria coming in defense of these people. A southerner. The most painful one is that when you talk about them, they will tell you not to talk about, call them Fulani. That there are some people from the south who are also herders, which is a typical lie, a big lie. Southerners are not herders. The herders who know are Fulanis, and they are the people killing people in the southern part of Nigeria, occupying land that doesn't belong to them. You see Mieti Allah coming to speak openly, commanding even the government of his state to give them land by force, by fire. That if they don't, they will do this or do that. They have been threatening Samuel Oroton, not just threatening, killing Benue State people because of their own land, claiming that it belongs to them. They have right to exist wherever they be. When you see their governor coming out to tell you that they are going to invite Fulani from all corners of the world to come and be in Nigeria, you thought it was a joke. It wasn't a joke. They mean it. And that is what they are doing. They are inviting Fulanis from all parts of Africa to come and occupy Nigeria. That is what they are doing. And they are still going on doing it. And the funniest is that our governors are doing nothing. The governors are not helping matters. The elites are not speaking about it. The military is supporting them. The police is aiding them. They are not doing anything about it. All their focus is in oppressing the southerners and make sure the southerners don't have voice. They want to intimidate the social media, make sure that people cannot be able to air their opinion on social media. Because social media is the only medium we have to speak. It's the only medium the indigenous people of that country called Nigeria have to speak out and know people know what is happening. Without social media, nobody can know what is happening in Nigeria. It is so painful and so hard that with all the killings that are happening in Nigeria, the international media will never carry it. The conventional media in Nigeria will never report it. They just play it low as if nothing is happening. To tell you that the invasion of that very southern part of Nigeria is real and still going on. I will play for you a video of the recent ones that were being intercepted. People who were going to Imo State to invade Imo State. When you are hearing about invasion, it is not a joke. The stealing of land by Fulani is not a joke. I want you to watch the video. After watching this video, you will tell me what these people are going to Imo State for. They were intercepted with their bike and all sorts of this, going to Imo State, knowing fully well that Imo State is insecure, there are trouble in Imo State. They are going to Imo State. What are they going to do if not to go and commit havoc? These people move about freely. This we are the only one that were being intercepted. A lot of them must have passed across to Imo State and nobody found them. Not just Imo State, to other states in the south. This is how they are invading everywhere. Watch the video.
They were coming from Nasarawa State and heading for Imo State. Imo State of all places. Imo State, where we are having a lot of conflict at the moment. And they are here with all their motorcycles. And I asked them what they were going to do in Imo State, and they said they were going to do Okada riding. And I asked them if they were not aware of challenges, security challenges on ground in Imo State at the moment, and they said they were aware. So I honestly don't know why they are heading for that place with their motorcycles. So if you take a look at the trucks here, they are all loaded with lead and zinc, which is a solid mineral that was mined in Plateau State. And they are actually being dispatched to a company in Port Harcourt. But the trucks on their own loaded these young men somewhere along the route. I called the manager of the mining company in Plateau State, and he acknowledged the fact that he sent these items to Port Harcourt and warned the drivers not to pick anybody on the road. But of course, the drivers are here and they picked these young men. I think the good news is that not one single weapon has been.
With this very situation, you still think you are living in a one Nigeria. You are living in a one Nigeria. You still think you are safe wherever you are, simply because you have not been targeted. That is why you are silent. You don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about it. A time will come, if you don't talk now, there will be a time you will not have the opportunity to speak anymore. Thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God. God will continue to bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is, for the battle he is fighting for the people of Nigeria, which they refuse to recognize. They refuse to recognize. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been speaking on fighting for every indigenous person in that very country called Nigeria. He wasn't fighting only just for the Igbos. He's not fighting just for the Igbos. Not just fighting for the Southerners, even for the Northerners. He has woken everybody up to see what is going on. Everything that you are seeing playing out today is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken about. What he has cried about. What he has been shouting about, that people should know this is what is coming. Today, here we are. Everything that His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken have come to pass. And now he's calling on you to stand up and defend yourself. Self-defense is your right. It is your right to defend yourself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given the southeastern part of Nigeria, the southeastern region. The ESN and ESN are protecting the southeastern region. So if you're from the southeastern part of Nigeria, support ESN with the last drop of your blood. They are the only solution and the only remedy you have. The Nigerian military are not for you. They are terrorists and members of Boko Haram. The Nigerian police are not for you. They are terrorists and members of Boko Haram. They are not supporting you in any way or in any manner. It doesn't matter whom, even if they are Igbos, they are Yorubas, or whatever tribe they are, and they are wearing that uniform, they are not in your support. Their loyalty is to the caliphate. Their loyalty is to the Fulanis. When Fulanis tell you to take you out, they take you out. That is what they do. They don't care about you. All they care is about themselves. That is why we continue to speak up. Speak up. Speak up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done a great job. Recently, I saw a video that was flying around. A video of the unity of the llAndToDestroy and that of Biafrans. The unity is not a joke. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came in speech, I told you that the agreement between llAndToDestroy and Biafran is not a joke. It is not a joke. It contains blood oath between llAndToDestroy and Biafra. They took blood oath. And we are fighting together to get our freedom, and nothing can stop it. The defense form, the defense force have been formed between llAndToDestroy and Biafra. A joint defense force, to tell you that it is not a joke. Something heavy is coming. Something heavy is coming. If you are sleeping, be awake. Be awake before you are taken by surprise. If you are still sleeping, be awake. Those of us who are abroad, get in touch with people who are at home to mind the way they move and what they do. Protect themselves the best way they can. We cannot be silent. We will continue to cry, continue to speak up. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at last, Biafra will come. llAndToDestroy will come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken. And everything that he has said have come to pass. That is why I believe in him 100%. 101%. I never have any doubt in anything he says. And that's why I continue to pray for him, that Almighty God will continue to strengthen him, continue to protect him and give him word to give us, to lead us into the promised land. Almighty God will protect some Igbo, protect the llAndToDestroyers wherever they are, protect the Middle Belters wherever they are, protect all those who are fighting for freedom in that very contraption called Nigeria. wherever you are, wherever tribe you are, wherever destination you are, wherever location you are. Almighty God will protect you and make sure that we are safe. Thank you for watching, and remember this. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.